true at all because there are programs that IELTS and other English tests are not required. You need to have a big amount of money in the bank. Great news! Not all the time, because there are programs that proof of funds are not mandatory to process your application. It is expensive. False. We have options, and part of it is planning and goal setting. There is an age limit for a study permit. There is definitely no discrimination when it comes to learning new skills or studying a new course. The process is difficult. Not really, because the Visa Center is there for you every step of the way.
How much is the cost of my application? The best thing for us to do is to ask the TVC consultants, wherein they will give us the comprehensive pricing scheme depending on the country that you would like to apply for, the program that you're eligible to take, and the type of visa that you prefer.
Here are some of the amazing benefits of becoming an international student in Canada. Apart from having an internationally recognized qualification, you can work part-time during your study and full-time during semester breaks. Your partner can work unlimited hours as a holder of permanent work permit during your study. Apply for postgraduate work permit after your study and stay in Canada with your family. You may include kids in your application and they can study for free in public schools. As an international student, you gain extra points for your permanent residence application. You and your partner may qualify for permanent residence after only 1 year of full-time work experience. Enjoy the fantastic climate and quality of life in Canada. Know if you are qualified today. The Visa Center, shaping a better future. Here are the basic benefits of becoming a permanent resident in Canada. As a permanent resident, you get to work, study, or do business in Canada. Get access to their universal healthcare. You get the benefit of free education for children up to 18 years old and a highly subsidized secondary education. They also have the Canadian Child Tax Benefit, where you get support from the government for raising your children. Unemployment insurance of up to 65%, Social Security and age pension for your retirement. As a permanent resident, you also get to sponsor your family as a temporary or permanent resident. And of course, you have the luxury of traveling to and from Canada from the date that your visa has been granted. Experience the beauty of Canada as a permanent resident. And after accumulating years of living in Canada, you can apply for citizenship and hold a Canadian passport. Well, we all know that the Canadian passport is one of the most powerful passports in the world. Be our next successful client. The Visa Center, shaping a better future.
Okay, so hello guys, good evening everyone, and welcome to our Friday episode of the Visa Center Q&A with Fun Game. I'm Zuni Sersano. So for everyone, ayan, this is for the record this is the first working Friday dito sa United Arab Emirates. So alam naman natin that meron ng bagong rules ngayon, right? Na yung weekends, Saturday and Sundays na po. Okay, so ito muna, patay muna natin ilan sa mga viewers natin. We have si Jackie. Ayan, nagtag na siya ng friends niya to watch us today. And of course, to Jason Bragado. Hello! Ayan guys, to everyone who's watching right now, and welcome po kasi ang topic natin for today is, of course, again, we are going to focus sa demand ng student pathway. Siyempre, going to Canada, that's why one of our special guests for our episode is our school partner in Canada. Walang iba ko ang Fanshawe College. So you know naman guys, we've been featuring and promoting this school partner of ours. Kasi po, we have so many approved applicants na nag-aaral na sa school na yon. But then for our viewers, ayan guys, continue to share our Facebook Live because ito po, all you need to do is just share our Facebook Live, minimum of 10. Kailangan po public yung mapag-sharean nyo ha. You will get a chance to win 500 pesos today. Okay, and there will be 3 winners na mananalo po niyan. Okay? So standby po kayo, i-share nyo na po ito for you to learn why student pathway is the easiest way to enter Canada. Okay, and then if later on you are planning to continue your application into a permanent residency in Canada, well, being from a student kasi, you gained a lot of points once you graduated na. Okay, kasi ano yung mga points na yon? Of course, you graduated from the same country, you gained experience from the same country. Of course, you will have more connection na mabibuild, di ba? Because napakaraming options na pwedeng pa magstay. So, aside from you na nag-aral ka doon, kapag may PGWP pa na involved, well, that will help you to stay longer doon pa mismo sa Canada. Kaya guys, please stand by. It's because Fanshawe College will going to have a full presentation later on so that for you to understand what are the qualifications para maging student kanila. Okay, maybe what are the requirements, what are the advantages of you studying in Fanshawe College. And then at the same time, you will find out later on what are the courses available. Pwede ka ba? Is it based on your experience? Or is it based from your education? Yeah, so don't worry po. The Visa Center is here to assist you guys with yung validity of your purpose of studying in Canada. That's one of our expertise. Kasi nga, the Visa Center is known for processing different visas for more than 20 years. Kaya medyo malaking tulong po talaga that you are being assisted by the Visa Center. So, for the second half of our Facebook Live, yan, makakasama natin syempre ang isa sa magaling nating education and immigration consultant from I think she's in our Bergman office, that's in our head office po, dito po sa Dubai. Kaya yon, so para if you have questions regarding sa permanent residency, then she will give you an answer. And she will help me sa ating 500 dirhams giveaway for tonight. I-share nyo lang po yan, minimum of 10. Okay? So, para po, sayang din yan, So, every Facebook Live natin, meron tayong pa-contest na 500 pesos sa mga nag-share ng ating Facebook Live. And of course, malalaman natin if we have ongoing promotions and all. Kaya I'm very excited na, guys. So, please stand by, okay? I will just going to play, let's say, one more commercial so that our special guest will be ready. Ayan, tawag nito para po mas makilala nyo and you will have more time to tag your friends sa ating Facebook Live ngayon. Alright, so we will be back after this commercial. So, please stand by, guys.
There are several Filipinos who thinks that immigration is not for them. Pero bago mo sabihin na hindi para sa'yo ang isang bagay, I think you should at least try and understand the process of immigration. Have to call the Visa Center right now. They offer processing of permanent residency and student visa applications for those who's moving to Australia, Canada, or New Zealand. They don't just tell you to go for it, they go with you through it. Starting from a very detailed assessment, processing of papers, up until you fulfill your immigration dreams. They offer a very flexible payment terms with non-expiry contracts and transferable applications. Marami na silang natulungang magtagumpay sa pangarap na mag-migrate. It's time to make yours happen right now.
Alright, so we are back, guys, dito sa The Visa Center Q&A with Fun Games. Again, I'm Zuni Sorsano. And ito, guys, malalaman na natin, kasi nga as per news, di ba, nagbukasan na po ang mga borders ng Australia at saka ng Canada. So now, especially for those who are sometimes medyo worried pa that, why am I going to apply with my student visa to Canada considering that the borders are closed? So the answer now is it is open. So we will know more with our special guest. So I'd like to share the screen to our special guest from Fanshawe College. We have Mr. J. Park. Hello, sir. Good evening from Dubai.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jay Parr. I'm the market leader at Fanshawe College, and it
Mhm.
is my pleasure to meeting you and join today the webinar.
Mm. Sir Jay, before we start with your presentation, can you share to our viewers if what is the update now? Is borders open to Canada, or there are still some more restrictions?
So actually, Canada border never closed, but we
Mhm.
just closed the border for a few countries, but we open
Mhm.
border for everyone. So all of our Philippine students who wanted to go to Canada, they already arrived for studying January intake. And if you
Mhm.
still wanted to take the online course, we are eligible to,
Ah.
let you study online.
Mhm.
Then you can save your, accommodation or other, service fees too.
Mhm.
So it is depends on your decision to start your blended program or online program. And also we have not decided how we will deliver the program for May and September intake, but once we decided, we will send an email to all of the students to update all of the information.
Mhm. Okay, so let me repeat that. You're saying that the next intake will be on May. That's the
Right,
nearest intake, right?
right,
Okay.
exactly.
Mhm. So, sir, there's just a clarification, especially to our viewers right now. If they're going to start up their application now, they will have a chance to still be a part of that May intake.
Well, it depends on which
Mhm.
program you wanted to study because many May intake already closed, but
Mhm.
I believe it is going to take 2 to 3 months to process a study permit in the Philippines. So if you apply in January, and if you ask visa center to process study permit as
Mhm.
soon as possible, of course you have a chance to start the May intake.
Okay. So guys, para sa mga viewers natin, ay wait, we have some comments here from our viewers. So someone like commented, okay, I think first to share it. And of course we have comment from Jason. She's tagging friends. Thank you so much, Jason, for tagging your friends. And of course, Pritzel Behos. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tagging your friends to watch our Facebook Live. So those who are planning to study in Canada, so this is your opportunity tonight because you will learn and understand, of course, the advantage of you in studying or enrolling in Fanshawe College in Canada. So Sir Jay, I'm going to give you the floor for your presentation so that we can proceed with Fanshawe College.
All right, sounds good.
Mhm. Okay, to everyone, just like to share, guys, again that if you will have a chance to win 500 pesos today, three winners, just share for a minimum of 10 our Facebook Live, and then at the end of the show, we will be announcing who will be our three lucky winners. So the screen is ready. So Sir Jay, go ahead.
All right, so me. So hello everyone. Thank you for joining today webinar. I believe it is dinner time in Dubai. I hope you're gonna have dinner after seminar, but I will uh finish our presentation as soon as possible for your dinner. Okay, so Fanshawe College is one of the largest public college in Canada. Why public college is important? Public college has a good equipment and facilities, and there are a lot of programs. And we are also one of the big college. We have 10 different campus. But in London city, we have a 6 different campus. So depends on what you will study at Fanshawe. You have different campus too, location too. So this is our main campus, and we have over 30 buildings. And it looks different compared to other colleges because most buildings already connect, so once you arrive at Fanshawe main campus, you can go everywhere inside, which will make you feel comfortable. So you don't have to worry about snowing, raining, hot and cold. It always easy to find the buildings in your classroom too. Okay, so why you better to choose the London city? So there are many different cities, but London is also 11th largest city, which is one of the big city. We are administrative city as a education city because we have a lot of elementary, secondary, and Fanshawe College public, institution, and we have a Western University, which is a high rank. So even you will bring your family, you will have free education for your children if you will study at Fanshawe, if you will study one of the full-time program. And London population is around the 530,000. So we also have many Philippine students are living and studying every year. More than 700 to 800 Philippine students are coming and studying. So we have a Philippine community. And also, we are not too far from Toronto, but not many Philippine students are going to find a job in Toronto because a lot of job opportunities in London. So during you are studying in London, you can find a part-time, co-op, internship, full-time job opportunities after you finish your program too. And also, second benefit to study in London City, the accommodation fee is way more cheaper than Toronto and Vancouver. You can save a lot of money. I understand many Philippine students are living with friends, cousins, relatives, but because you guys wanted to save your accommodation fee. But if you will live in London yourself, you don't have to pay a lot. So most Philippine students are paying between 375 to 450 Canadian dollar per month for rent one room, which include the utilities and Wi-Fi. So if you will find a part-time job, I believe it will cover your living costs too. And also we have a lotto park. So whenever you have activities or barbecue you can pretty much enjoy in our park. And also we don't require using mask if you are staying outside. Once you enter any buildings or going to inside, you have to use mask, but outside of building you don't have to use it because COVID is quite better than Toronto. And here's the data, how many companies we have. We have a small business around the 1,300, and medium business more than 2,000, and large business we have a more than 300. So this data is showing you have a lot of job opportunity. So a lot of Philippine students are already got a full-time, part-time job in London. So if you make a connection with our alumni students or current students, I believe they're gonna help you to find a part-time and full-time. My experience with my Philippine students are helping each other, which is really great. So if you will study at Fanshawe and living in London, I believe our current and alumni students will help you. And here's a summary of the London city. As I told you, we are education city because we have a lot of public school, Catholic school, and also Western University and Fanshawe. If you wanted to send your kid to public school or Catholic school and secondary, will be free as a Canadian if you will study at Fanshawe. And also we will provide your bus pass so you don't have to pay extra money for taking bus until you finish your program. So you can save a lot of money and living cost at least 40% cheaper than Toronto or Vancouver, even smaller city too. And we have a lot of companies. We are also close to America. So we also have many American companies in London and also healthcare. We have a lot of hospitals and walk-in clinic, especially Victoria Hospital belongs to government. And this is the second largest hospital in Ontario. So if you are going to check our website program, you can see we have a lot of health science programs compared to other colleges because we have a lot of hospitals. We need a new candidate, new students who will finish the health science program. And I believe you already knew Canada wants to have more personal support, the gerontologies, and wanted to have employees in retirement residence, nursing, or other health science industry. So you can choose one of our health science programs. And also in 2021, the Ontario immigration just updated if you are going to study and working outside of GTA, Greater Toronto Area, you will get higher point. So there are many different point system, but I just showing you two different points, studying and living outside of GTA. If you will study and living working in London, you will get 8 point higher than GTA students. So 8 point, it's same as 1 point overall in IELTS. So if you will study in GTA, if you wanted to get higher point than London student, your GP IELTS over supposed to 1 point higher than London student. So it's a huge benefit. And program area, we have more than 220 post-secondary programs. And I believe you can find any programs, whatever you wanted to study at Fanshawe. So I'm going to explain to you which campus will deliver the different programs. And the first page, which I show you, that is main campus. We have 43,000 full-time and part-time students are studying, and also 7,500 from 104 different countries. So we try to recruit many different country students for learning different cultures and, respect and pronunciation and accent. This is a Canada. You have to respect and understand. Then you can pass your interview once you have a chance to get a full-time job, because you might talk with other, nationality. So if you don't understand different accent and pronunciation and culture, it is hard to pass your interview. So that is the one of the reason why we recruit many different country students. And Philippines is the second largest market for Fanshawe. We are getting more than 700 to 800 Philippine students. So most of Philippine students are satisfied to studying at Fanshawe and living in London. So I believe if you will choose a Fanshawe in London, you will also satisfy too. And 15-minute walking distance from London main campus, we have a multi-power transportation campus. So multi-power, we have two different multi-power program. So first two red programs are 2-year diploma, and green programs are 1-year certificate. And many Philippine students are studying automotive and diesel. And many students also don't understand what's the difference between automotive and diesel. You can imagine the car size. So easy to understand the different programs, two programs. I believe most students watch it Transformer movie. So Bumblebee or other, except Optimus Prime, they belong to automotive. That's why Optimus Prime can call them as an automotive, but Optimus Prime is not automotive. He is a diesel. So it depends on the car size and depends on your interest. You can choose automotive or diesel, and there are a lot of job opportunity and has a higher salary in the future too. And after you get the license, and your salary pretty much higher. So many Philippine students are choosing automotive right now. And if you will choose, if you are interested, maintain your car, I believe this is the best program, and we have a really good lab class. But we don't accept many students. So if you wanted to study it, you can apply as possible. And also in London International Airport, we have aviation campus, and we are the biggest campus in Canada. We have a lot of programs. There are 8 different programs, and here is the 7 programs. But I can tell you, we have flight attendance programs in aviation center too. So if you wanted to become studious, you can study our flight service program at Fanshawe Aviation Center. And actually, aviation program was not really popular, but since 2020, we are getting more and more Philippine students who are studying aircraft maintenance or avionics maintenance. So right now, many students think aviation don't have a lot of job opportunity. That's wrong. Most of our students already got a full-time job in 2020 and 2021. So if you are going to study, you will spend your time, mostly 2 years, to finish the program. And I believe you will also get a job too. But this programs only has a September intake. So please apply as possible. And this September still available. So if you wanted to study aviation program in 2022, please apply as possible too. And in downtown, we have 2 different campus. This is the first downtown campus, which focus on digital and performing art. And here is a few programs which popular from Philippine students. First, the game design, interactive media development, broadcasting, and interactive media design. And actually, interactive media design and broadcasting wasn't really popular previously, but after COVID-19, most of people wanted to have service through the website or social media. That's why interactive media design has a more job opportunity and getting more popular. And people like to watch the YouTube. That is one of the reason why many young generation students wanted to study the broadcasting, television, and film production. So these programs are also available for this September. So please apply as soon as possible too. And across from the downtown, first the downtown campus, we have a second downtown campus which fully focus on hospitality and culinary art. Of course, there are tons of Philippine students who are studying at hospitality campus and they are studying baking, culinary, food and beverage, golf and club, hospitality, nutrition and food and service, special event planning, and also professional butchery techniques. And there are also postgraduate program and a lot of Philippine students are studying our hospitality program, and also uh, our campus include our own restaurant, and our students will have a practicals there, and they will also sell their food to our citizens. So you can pretty much enjoy our hospitality program too. And we opened the Toronto campus, and we deliver the two of hospitality programs in Toronto campus in May, but it is already full. So if you wanted to study our Toronto campus, you can study in 2023. And this is the London South campus, which focus on few postgraduate program. We have a lot of postgraduate program, but few programs are available at London South campus. And business management, agribusiness management, and healthcare administration management, retirement residence management are huge popular from Philippine students. And also there are a lot of nurse background or office background students who are studying general knowledge plus retirement residence management, or we also have a personal support worker. So students are going to study personal support worker plus retirement residence management or healthcare administration management. So as you can see, we have two different colors, dark purple and light purple. So healthcare administration is a 2-year postgraduate, and retirement residence management is a 1-year postgraduate. And our employment rate was a 90.3%, which is the highest employment rate in Ontario among the big colleges. So we really spend a lot of time and we invest a lot of money into Career Services Center for supporting our international students to get a full-time job and co-work part-time, because we understand the reason why international students are coming and studying. So here is some information how we support you if you will study at Fanshawe. So Career Services Center, we have a lot of full-time employees who will check your resume and cover letter and help you to improve your interview skill and explain to you how you can find a job. And we have more than 8,000 partner companies that we provide physical job fairs more than 2 times every year on the campus. But after COVID-19, we provide an online job fair. So a lot of students could get a full-time job too. And every intake, January, May, September, we have a Fanshawe Works workshop, and we invite our panelists and we provide a lot of unique detailed information how they could get a job during they were studying at Fanshawe. And also our partner company also explained you what you have to prepare, how you have to make your resume and cover letter and prepare to have an interview. So this is really unique information before you will start your program. Then once you start your program, you can focus on studying and you already got a information how you can get a part-time job, so you can approach to get a part-time or co-op job too. And in Canada, fall intake is May. So all of the programs, the 220 programs open in September. But in Canada, we also have a January winter intake and May summer intake. So January you can expect 70% of 220 programs open in January, and summer 50% of 220 programs open in summer. So it's really flexible. So it depends on your time schedule and plan. You can apply, one of the intake based on your program, and also you can defer your program intake if you will not get your study permit approval before you will take a flight or before you will start your program. And tuition fee, most programs have a same tuition fee between 16,000 to 18,000 Canadian dollar per year. So 1 year includes 2 semesters, and each semester studying 4 months. So 1 year means you will study 8 months. That is a 1 year program. If you will study 2 years, you will study 4 semesters. And also you will spend extra money for buying textbook. But we also have a used book, and also we have a Facebook fan page. So if you are looking for or buying used book, our current Philippine students or alumni students will PM you, and you can buy used book too. Here is the admission and programs how you can apply Fanshawe. And actually, if you are going to ask a visa center, they're gonna submit your online application and support your study permit. And one thing I need to tell you, Fanshawe College no require IELTS, so you don't have to submit IELTS. But if you have IELTS academic, you have a chance to get entry scholarship. So we have entry language scholarship for Philippine students. If you have higher IELTS than 6.5, each band no less than 6.0, you have a chance to get $1,000. If your IELTS higher than 7.0, each band no less than 6.0, you have a chance to get $1,500. So if you have IELTS academic and higher than 6.5, please submit. But if you don't have IELTS, or if you don't have higher than 6.5, you don't have to submit. So Philippine students before who graduated high school in 2019, Philippine education was grade 10 high school plus college or university. So if you finish the grade 10, you must to submit college transcript or senior high school transcript and diploma. Then you can start any programs at Fanshawe. If you finish university, please submit your high school grade 10 plus university transcript and degree. Then you can study any programs. But some of Philippine students only finish the grade 10. Many students are asking how they can study at Fanshawe. We have one way to accept you. We have General Arts and Science, which is 1 year. After you finish General Arts and Science, you can study any programs at Fanshawe. So even you only studied grade 10, there is a way to start the program at Fanshawe. So don't give up. Please contact us or Visa Center. We will find you a way to start your program in Canada. Okay. So here's the application process. Online application, $100. But who will apply through the Visa Center and who is watching this Facebook Live or wherever, I'm gonna waive the application fee. And also our admission process only take 4 to 7 business days, which is really fast. So please apply as soon as possible. You have a chance to start the May intake. But after you receive the first letter of acceptance, you must pay the deposit to hold your seat within 30 days. And also after pay the deposit before applying your study visa, we still recommend you to pay less of the first semester tuition fee. Then you have a higher chance to get a study visa. After you get a study visa, please upload your visa in our website and we will get into your seat. Here is a lot of programs. Many Philippine students are interested in health science because it has a lot of job opportunity, and people think it is easy to immigrant in Canada. But yes, that's correct. But there are also other good programs, and also it has the same opportunity to apply permanent resident. So please look at other programs. And also, if you don't know what program you want to study, we can also tell you which program is really good and suitable for you. So please send us your CV, resume, cover letter. Then I can also help you to find a program for you guys. And here's other programs. And we also have autism and behavior science, which is really also popular. And we also have a social service worker and manufacturing, computer media, and there are a lot of postgraduate programs which I also recommend. And there are many Philippine students are coming into information technology too. And also, of course, we have many students in health, human service, and public safety, and many students in business area too. And for the student service, we also have a learning center. If you wanted to meet other country students, you can join conversation class, and you can, learn different culture, pronunciation, and accents. And also, we have a reading and writing workshop. Those are a free service for international students. So feel free to join. And international center is my department. So if you have any concern or problem, you can contact International Center, and we also have immigration advisors. So if you need to extend your study visa, apply co-op visa, applying PGWP, we can help you. So applying study permit, Visa Center will help you. But after you start your program, we also can help you to extend your study permit, apply co-op, and PGWP. And each programs also have a student success advisor or program coordinator. If you have any specific questions while you are studying your program, you can contact your professor, but you also can contact student success advisor or program coordinator, and they're going to support you. And Career Center, I already explained you, so I'm going to skip. And in International Center, we also have a Fanshawe Care team. So Fanshawe Care will provide your medical insurance, dental and vision insurance, and free bus pass, and free 2 night accommodation we used to provide, but we cannot provide it because of COVID. And also we still provide free airport pickup service. So after you arrive at Toronto campus, we will pick you up, and we will, bring you back to London. So don't worry how you arrive in London. We will pick you up. Here's my contact information. I'm living in South Korea, so the time is not much different wherever you live, or you can send me a message. Then I will respond right after I check your message. Thank you. Oh, I think you are mute.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so thank you so much for that presentation, because this is more wider coverage when it comes to presenting your school, because I'm very thankful with additional information at the end of your presentation, because you have so many things you're going to like a support or help to our students in Fanshawe. So I have here one question earlier. I think someone is asking, like Maria Cruz, do you have masteral courses?
Okay, so we have a postgraduate, but it is not master. So colleges don't have a master, but university have a master. So reason why college has a postgraduate, Canada also wanted to have the students or international or foreigners who have a higher education and work experience, and we hope that they will, help increase our industry, and they will also can manage the new candidates who finished the college or university who never had a work in Canada. So that's why college has a postgraduate program to have an international students who have a master or PhD or university degree. So you can think and imagine postgraduate could be your bridge to settle down in Canada, and tuition fee will be pretty much cheaper than studying master.
Okay. Well, actually, Maria, I think I remember her. She's one of our avid viewer here in our Facebook Live. So, Maria, I know you've been looking for a master courses in Canada, but you can actually consider that suggestion coming from Sir Jay. And of course, we have one comment here from Elaine. She's asking if is there other option to migrate to Canada except for studying? Yes, of course. Visa Center will help you if you wanted to jump to permanent residency. That's why we have Miss Bell later on our second part of our Facebook Live. But Miss Elaine, we keep on pushing this for all Filipinos that since with this, if you study in Canada, you get more scores for you to, just to assure that you will be qualified for a permanent residency application later on. Because, Sir Jay, just like to ask this question. So, for example, if let's say our applicant or our students will take a 1-year course or 2-year courses, how many years will be added if they're going to apply for a PGWP?
Okay, so if you will study 1 year certificate or postgraduate program, you are eligible to apply 1 year PGWP, but it is up to 1 year. So you might get between the 8 to 12 months. But if you will study at least 2 year or more than 2 year, you can get 3 year PGWP. And
So that's a total of
PGWP is
5 years.
so PGWP is once your life. So
Mhm,
I really recommend you to study more than 2 year and
mhm,
get the longest PGWP to approach getting permanent residence.
mhm. Okay, that's a really good suggestion for our viewers. At least if they're really planning to stay longer in Canada, then they have to choose 2 years courses. So now my question is for our viewers. Let's say I'm interested now. I chosen, let's say, since you have hospitality courses earlier, or I wanted to study in your aviation department. How much do I need to pay as initial payment for me to be enrolled in Fanshawe?
So we
Because you mentioned
require
earlier, if they were going to apply under Visa Center, the 100 Canadian application fee is waived,
right.
right? But then how much tuition fee do I need to pay?
Okay, so it depends on the program, but after you receive the first letter of acceptance, all of the international student must to pay the deposit $2,300, which
Okay.
is the part of the first semester tuition fee. It is not extra money. So when you pay the first semester tuition fee, it will deduct from the first semester tuition fee.
Ah,
But what we also recommend, your tuition fee receipt will be your financial statement.
mhm.
So I still recommend you to pay at least 1 semester tuition fee or 1 year tuition fee before you will apply your study permit. Then you will have a higher chance to get your study permit approval. If you
Okay.
will, apply study permit after deposit, you have a
Mhm.
less chance. Anyway,
Yeah.
if you will get refusal letter, we will refund your tuition fee. So, but better to have a higher chance, right? So we
Mhm.
recommend you to pay at least 1 semester tuition fee before applying study visa.
Okay, so just for our viewers, with this information, so guys, earlier during the presentation, the tuition fee for a year will be around 16,000 to 18,000 Canadian
Right.
dollars. Correct.
Yes.
So, and also, since Sir Jay mentioned earlier that the May intake is almost full, or is it full already? That's why you have to apply now, guys, okay? Because slots can be sometimes not available anymore. All right. So apply now so that you will have more time. So that's why I would like to share in our screen, in our ticker below. That's our contact number. If you would like to avail our free consultation and assessment, you can actually book your Zoom interview or assessment. So it's either you are here in United Arab Emirates, if you are watching in the Philippines, or in other countries here in the Middle East, you can avail that, guys. Through assessment, you will find out if Fanshawe College has a course that is like fit to your profile. It can be based on your experience or based on your education or based on your purpose of studying in Canada. So you have to avail that because maybe later on, Miss Bell will going to share also if we still have ongoing promotion from the Visa Center, which you can actually find out later on. Okay, Sir Jay, you have actually a very substantive presentation. Actually, as for me, I don't have question anymore, but just for the sake of our viewers, I'd like to know if, let's say, if I don't have any relatives in Canada, especially in London, in Canada, because in the last page of your presentation, you provide hotel stay for 2 days, and you will going to pick up the student in the airport. But how about accommodation? Do you assist students as well?
Well, actually, we only can support residents and homestay, but
Mhm.
we have a Facebook fan page, as I already mentioned, and our Philippine students are happy to assist our newcomers to find
Oh, that's
a
nice.
private accommodation. And there's the last question, the Maria. I can see if your daughter is a 4 year, your daughter can go junior kindergarten, which is a free education, so you don't have to find a
Yeah,
daycare.
this is a good question.
Yeah. So daycare is not free in London. It's between $900 to 1,100, but junior kindergarten is free because it's a public school, so you
Mhm.
don't have to pay if you will study postgraduate program at Fanshawe.
Yeah. So she can actually save. I don't know if Maria is in the Philippines or in Dubai, because most of our clients who has kids, they
Mhm.
actually prefer to like transfer to Canada because let's say if they have like 3 or 4 kids studying, it's a big savings for the family if they actually
Right.
move there. That's why most of our applicants are actually our families because of the advantages they will actually have. So okay, she said in Dubai, so it's expensive. So at least Maria, if you move to Canada, then at least you know your the education of your daughter will be free. So that's actually one of the advantage. Okay, so I'd like to commend that, sir. That it means that to our viewers, guys, especially those who don't have relatives, don't worry because you know during the process, once you started, let's say your application, we launch already your visa. Of course, you will be communicating with Fanshawe and then connecting you to the Facebook page of All Filipino that will going to help you there. And based on our approved clients who are in Canada already studying in Fanshawe, she has no problem in looking for an accommodation and at the same time looking for a part-time job. Aside from Fanso is offering help already, right? You have like an online post or online posting of job available within London in Canada. So that's actually good. All right.
Right.
And some more question from our viewers, guys. While Mr. J is still here, maybe you have some more clarifications or you would like to ask directly if you have some, let's say, something that is not clear during the presentation. I think you have to ask now because you know one thing that I just like to mention to our viewers, we are very lucky, guys, for Filipino. Okay, there's a tendency that we don't be needing IELTS anymore. All right, and okay, here's one more question from Maria. Just one more question. Why London and not Toronto?
Okay.
Okay.
Many students also compare the London and Toronto, but
Yeah.
there is a benefit. The first thing, free education for children. Second, education, our high, secondary and elementary high rank, good education system. And third, safety, and we are kind, and we also have many accommodation job opportunity. Living expenses are cheaper, which is really
Over the
important
Toronto.
for international students, right? So if you will rent one room in London, students are paying 375 to 450. But if you will study in Toronto, you have to pay more than $900. And
Oh,
also
that's more than
transport.
half.
So yeah, and also transportation fee is not free in Toronto. So you have to pay $150 every month. But in London, transportation is free because we are paying for you. So, and also there are a
Oh,
lot of parks which you can pretty much enjoy in London. So there are a lot of benefit to studying and living in London.
okay. All right. So, guys, we're talking here about London in Canada, not London in Paris. Okay. They might be confused. Oh, I thought you were discussing about Canada school. Why are we talking about London? So that's actually a place, London in Canada. All right. So I think we have enough question already, and the presentation is really a big help to everyone. So Sir Jay, don't worry. Our live video will be recorded and it will be played in all of our branches, two in the Philippines and three here in United Arab Emirates. And of course, yeah, Maria, we are also glad that you are actually here. We hope that we answered all of your questions. So, what are you waiting for? You have to book your assessment with us now. Save this number in our screen, and hope that we can see you in the office or via Zoom. Okay. All right. So, Sir Jay, thank you so much for your time to be with me in our special episode this Friday, first Friday of the year. No, first working Friday of the year here in United Arab Emirates. Okay. So, some more, maybe just your parting word, maybe is that why our viewers should start their application now and why Fanshawe College.
Okay, so right now, what I can tell you, because of the COVID, many students defer intake because of the visa delay, but we have a same seat capability. So if the students will defer, they will get a seat first. So for example, if we have a 20 seats in a program and 5 students defer to next intake, which means we only can accept 15 students.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't have enough seats. So that is one of the reason why you have to apply as soon as possible. Programs are going to close too soon, and September programs will be closed too soon too. So if you wanted to start the September intake, you better to apply now. So before COVID-19, Philippine students usually apply Fanshawe at least 10 to 12 months before program start date. But right now, you better to apply now. And also many students think Toronto schools are most popular, but that's wrong. Most Philippine students are studying Fanshawe, so that is the difference. If you wanted to know why Philippine students are keep choosing Fanshawe, try and come and study. You will know. And also we have a different service, and you can have a different experience at Fanshawe in London. And also, if you have any further questions, of course, you might not be able to contact me because you might not, you didn't take my, contact information. Don't worry. Here is a Visa Center. Feel free to contact Visa Center, and they are our education partner for Philippine market, and they will assist you to start your future education at Fanshawe in Canada. Thank you.
Okay, so I think we have to accommodate this last question coming from our African viewer, Niar Pati Lumamba. So I don't know if why he's asking about African, maybe about IELTS. I think this is about IELTS.
So
So
it
how
will,
about yeah?
depends on the your country. If your country is an English country, but I'm sorry, I'm not looking after Africa. I'm only looking after ASEAN region, Japan, and Korea. We also have a different team, uh, who who are looking after Africa
Mhm.
and other countries too. So please go to our website and you can find our, you know, right recruiter, and they will explain you need the IELTS or not, or what is the admission process, because each country has a different requirement and process.
Yeah, but definitely African are welcome to study in Fanshawe. That's for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
he's actually here in
right.
Dubai. Yeah.
I understand you are in Dubai, but it always follow your nationality, not your current location.
Mhm. Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Zay, for that wonderful presentation, and of course, and for helping us with some of our questions and clarifications regarding study permit in Canada, and of course, Fanshawe College. So hope to have you again for another special episode here at the Visa Center Q&A. Thank you, Sir Jay.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Same to you. Okay, we'll just keep in touch with you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yep.
All right, so guys, that's our school partner from Canada, Fanshawe College. That's Mr. J. Park. So if you guys missed his presentation, okay, right after our Facebook Live, of course, it will be uploaded and saved in our Facebook page. So feel free to scan and watch it again.